Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Sandy Neal.
And me, Kathy Griffiths.
Well, it's a lovely sunny day, at least today, here in Oban, and we've got a sunny little insight into some of the stories in this week's Oban Times. You can read all the stories and lots more online by going to westcoasttoday.co.uk or by picking up a printed copy in newsagents, supermarkets and petrol stations. But what's in the paper this week? Kathy, what have you got for us?
Well, it might be sunny today, but there are still clouds looming over the controversy that is the Mull campus. Refurbishing Tobermory High School, instead of building a new campus for the island, would be behaving recklessly with children's mental well-being and could lead to catastrophic situations, Argyll and Bute councils being warned. Many of the current students have been through the disruption of a decant while their primary school in Salem was renovated. All of the students endured the trauma and uncertainty of COVID, says one mum who's behind a massive petition, online petition, to call for a campus rather than a renovation. Another of the concerns is that, if they were going to sort of renovate the school, where would the pupils go? The only nearest high school is Oban, and that could mean like a 3 to 4 hour daily commute by road or ferry. So lots of concerns there. A decision will be made next month by the council. Still on Mull, Mull's life-saving helipad is officially operational. A £418,000 donation from the Help Appeal, that's the country's only charity dedicated to funding hospital helipads, covered the entire cost of its build, and they've got some very snazzy radio-controlled lighting that the helicopter pilots can sort of adjust to whatever weather conditions they're coming into, or it can actually be done from the hospital as well. So that's on land very close to Mull and Iona Community Hospital, and that land was donated by the hospital's neighbours, Andy and Naomi King. Mull and Iona Community Trust are now responsible for overseeing the upkeep of this state-of-the-art helipad, and in winter conditions, good old volunteers are going to take on de-icing duties. There we go. Back on the mainland, Tynalt Inn's owners are still waiting for insurers to pay out 3 years after the building was gutted by fire. But they've said, never fear, plans are still going ahead, and they're hoping to get the scaffolding up soon so the joiners can crack on with the timber kit that's ready and waiting in the wings. Now, if you live in the Nant Drive area, you will be aware that there's been 2 break-ins recently. Police say that the inquiries are still ongoing. At one of those houses, an estimated £16,000 of jewellery from watches to gold rings, the whole lot, lots of sentimental value there, were stolen. So the advice from police is if you are going out, just make sure you do lock those doors and don't leave valuables, in sight. Make sure they're tucked away safely. And so if you want to read the stories about that in the Oban Times or online, there's a helpline there, a number for you to call if you've got any information. There we go. Back to you, Sandy.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Well, Argyll and Bute Council chiefs now want to reverse a 10% rise in council tax.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Sorry, Sandy.
Yeah, I know.
Help it.
But the opposition group
Oh.
warns it will cost tens of thousands to unwind last month's decision. You can read all about that in this week's paper and online. Views are being sought on whether a bid to make Loch Orr a national park should include Oban, Loch Gilphead and Inverary. Now, this is sunny news. The Screen Machine Mobile Cinema, which was due to cease operating next month, has been given a 2-year reprieve, thanks to a funding boost from Screen Scotland. And the MV Hebridean Princess wasn't always a luxury cruise liner. You can read about her secret past in this week's paper and online. So I would say in a roundup, that was sunshine and showers, typical Argyll weather. That's what I would say. We love hearing from you and getting your pictures and stories, so why not email us at editor@obantimes.co.uk or messaging us on Facebook. So that's all from us this week. Don't forget to pick up a copy of the Oban Times or go online to read all the stories too. So it's goodbye from me, Sandy Neal.
And goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, 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 hey.